RØDE here, and thanks for tuning in on my channel again. I haven't been uploading that much recently, mainly because I have been lacking some time. It's been a lot of work, and with 2 kids and the garage itself, time has been on a minimum. So the little time I have had, I have tried to spend on the Firebird to get it like summer ready. So I'm gonna give you a quick tour on what I've been doing with the Firebird, just like an update video. And then if you stay tuned, I'll show you some footage from summer meet in Västerås that I attended last weekend, and I did 2 burnouts. One, we can call it one burnout. One burnout wasn't that good actually. But here's what's been going on. So as you can see, I have mounted new rims on the car. They are 10.5 inch wide, 20 inch rims in the rear, and 9.5 inch wide, 20 inch in the front. They're called MK Motorsport. They are actually replicas of MK Motorsport, because MK Motorsport commented on my Instagram feed stating they are replicas, so sure, yeah. I didn't know it when I bought them, but apparently they're replicas, but apparently I don't care, they look really good on the car. It needs a little bit of drop, but I think in the rear it's not that bad, but in front I'm gonna need at least maybe 1 inch or 1.5 inch drop. So we'll see what we'll do about that. Maybe cut the springs or just buy new springs. We'll see. I have also mounted new shocks all around, front and rear. They're called KYB Cube shocks XLG. They're like, I would call it stock replacement, maybe. Maybe they're a little bit better than stock, but they're not really race stuff. What is better than stock is the sway bar bushings that I replaced. They are from Energy Suspension, and they are made in polyurethane all around. This car has the WS6 suspension in the front, and the tricky thing there is to find Energy Suspension bushings for 36mm sway bar. But I googled around and found from a Chevy pickup truck, like maybe 99 model year or something, it's the same. So if you have a WS6 suspension and you don't find it, just search for Chevy Silverado, like 99 and upwards, I think that is. Yeah, so the biggest improvement are obviously the rims and the spoiler. I used to have the air spoiler that went all the way up here, but that was so rotten, so I removed it completely and threw it in the trash. This is, don't worry about the paint, it's just spray painted by myself, so it's far from nice, but nice from far. It's same paint code, and it's black in the rear. I tried to do something like B's for Build has on his 240Z, but yeah, apparently it's a little bit better looking on his car. But yeah, this is a spoiler from the 1968 Camaro, like 3rd generation Camaro, and you can see it on those cars. They are a little bit more tilted backward, but doesn't look that bad actually, I think. What I wanted to do really was to move the spoiler like 1 centimeter further back, so it's flush with this here. So it's flush here, and then like grind down the spoiler a little bit, but I ran out of time, so I just decided to paint it, put the sticker on it, and then bolt it to the car, and then it's fine. This is not attached right now because I'm working on this centerpiece. But yeah, you already seen my 2-spoke steering wheel, of course, from watching the channel earlier. I've done some service stuff on the hood, new air filter, new distributor cap, new rotor, and of course oil filter. Other than that, I haven't really done much. Of course, there's always 1,000 things that you want to do on the car, but as is now, it just works, and that's the way I want it. I have done some electrical rewiring, so because previously when you wanted to have just the parking lights on, you had to flip up the headlights and the parking was in the headlights. Now I've rerouted so it's parking here the way it should be in the US models. So parking and headlights, and then I have fixed so the fog lights work properly. Yeah, some new stickers here too. Actually, this is I bought these to use for the centerpiece in the rear, but they were on the wrong side, so I used one and then I had one left, so I put it there. And then I bought 2 of these to mount on each side of the hood scoop, but then I actually accidentally fucked up one on that side, so I only had one left, so I put it there instead. Whatever. But yeah, there is of course more stuff to be done on this car. I just recently bought a leather back seat in gray, dark gray, from a 4th gen Firebird to mount in the rear. I don't have the front seats yet. I don't think I want 3rd gen or 4th gen front seats. I want something a little bit better and sportier, so I'm gonna try to find maybe some BMW sport seats or something similar like that. That obviously needs new mounting points and everything, but yeah, I'll already pay a little bit less and get better seats, then pay a lot more and get the same seats I have. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I hope that you will stay tuned on my journey with this car and lots of other fun stuff. So please hit like and subscribe, and here's some footage from summer meet in Västerås. I'll hope you'll see you next time. Cheers.